Today we'll study about the corticosteroids, that is the one of the main steroid hormone which is produced by the adrenal cortex of the vertebrates or adrenal cortex, and where which are present in the vertebrae of the vertebral column. These hormone getting to secrete. Now the corticosteroids are maybe of two types. One is glycocorticosteroids and mineralocorticosteroids, and in that the important corticosteroids are the cortisol, corticosterone, cortisone, and the aldosterone. So whatever these cortisol, corticosteroids, and corticosterone, cortisone, and the aldosterone, these are the main corticosteroid hormones which are present in the body. Let's see its physiological role. The first physiological role, corticosteroid plays important role in the regulation of the body's normal functions. Now what are that body's normal function? That the first one is the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and protein. It is are carried out in presence of the corticosteroids. Next, these are plays important role to manage the body's to stress or response towards the stress. It increase the blood sugar and the blood pressure level. Corticosteroids, it can suppress the immune response, means whatever our body's protecting mechanism are there, in there it can act as an immunosuppressive or immunosuppressant agent. Next, it is acts as an vasoconstrictor, means constrictions of the vessels, and the anti-inflammatory agent in many diseases such as arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis like diseases, or many other diseases where pain is getting more. During that, these corticosteroids will produce and this can manage this inflammation, as well as it plays the important role in the ionic balance or the balance of the salt and the water during by the renal functions or renal tubular functions of the kidney, means ionic balance can be maintained by the corticosteroids. Like this, these are play the important role in the regulation of the body's normal functions in the metabolism to handle the stress, blood sugar, blood pressure, immune system. It plays important role. It acts as an anti-inflammatory actions and ionic balance. So togetherly, these all are the main body's functions, and it can be regulated by the corticosteroids. Now let's see the pathological role. Pathological role means when there is a increase the level of the corticosteroids or decrease the level of the corticosteroids, it lead to certain diseased condition in our body or in the normal physiological function. This leads to the changes. These are called the pathological functions. Now what are the pathological role or what it leads if there is a changes in our body? So corticosteroids, it are leads to the inflammatory disorders. Inflammatory disorders, how? By decreasing the suppression action on the immune response and reduce the inflammation in case of the arthritis, asthma, and the autoimmune disorders. So all these diseases, arthritis, asthma, and autoimmune disorders, it leads to the inflammation. And next, corticosteroids, these can be leads to the allergic reactions, and allergic reactions, the main symptoms are the inflammation, itching, and the swelling. So during the allergic reaction, when in the body it gives the response in the form of inflammation, either itching condition or the swelling condition, irritation will be there. These corticosteroids can be reduce these all the symptoms including the hives. The next is it is used for treat the certain cancers by slowing down the growth of the cancer cells. So in the cancer cells where there is a more